From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Two of the best. Bats in the business go at it.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Schultz.
Number 85.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low, ball 3. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Reyes.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Calhoun has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Calling for it, Balbuena, and the inning is over. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Ryan Braun. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he is in there. From the stretch. Popped up. Reyes is there for it. 2 down. Digging in, Jung Ho Kang. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now at the plate, John Jaso. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Neil Walker.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he will make it to second base as it begins the home second with a double. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a rather easy first out. And they'll tag him out, returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. Ready now, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
19, Luis
this one's blooped out toward right center field. Walker ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number
Here's Starling
6.
Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again.
85.
Chalk 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One and one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gardner going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew McCutcheon hit it hard and lined out in his first at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Popped high in the air. Reyes is there for it. And that retires the side. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis.
And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Balbuena is over and he puts it away for the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in the right fielder Jay Bruce. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
One out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Jaso finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Bruce is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Popped up. Duda is there for it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Braun. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Schimpf.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready with another 0-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Digging in, Jung Ho Kang. He singled his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. d'Arnaud has a play, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jose.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The 0-2 delivery. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Center fielder.
Here's
number
Brett
11.
Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brett Gardner goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Striding in once again, John Jaso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
John Jaso.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken by Walker. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 85.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Bruce. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Neil Walker sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Schimpf into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this is fouled straight back. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a looper to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Right fielder number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
In the dirt here. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Kang is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. This is lined into left field. A base hit. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Clearly, this is a
took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, here's John Jaso now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 28, John Jaso.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
First baseman. Number 19, Luis Valbuena.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. For Jaso, he picks up double. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marte.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled straight back. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Marte is on his way home. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Digging in once again. Andrew McCutchen. An error allowed him to reach base. Hansel Robles is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Calhoun.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Hit on the ground to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Neil Walker. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun on the run, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Juan Lagares will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3. Called, and there are 2 down. Yasiel Puig. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Barnett will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in, Lucas Duda. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jung Ho Kang. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Here's John Jaso now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. 2 gone. Ready to take 19. His hacks again. Luis Valbuena. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Just got a piece up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's Starling Marte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Line drive to center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Now batting, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gong is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Valbuena in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Schulk. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 85.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit out toward second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Brian Braun now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground to short. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. Into the box, Ryan Schimpf. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Josh Edgen.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 55.
Jordy Mercer. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Third baseman number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Jung-Ho Kang. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Duda will put this one away, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. A base hit in his first trip. And he takes ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Juan Lagares becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.